Aloha. So today's flow is a really gentle, quick flow just for when you're really hot and bothered and you know you want to move your body, but you're not quite sure what you want to do with yourself. So it's a really good opportunity just to explore, just to move, maybe even keep your eyes closed for the whole flow and just really kind of explore how the body's feeling. Don't take it up a notch if you don't want to. If you want to stay in child's pose for the whole flow, then this is your permission to do that. So we're going to start in child's pose today. You don't need any props if you don't want any. Just take the big toes to touch, sink it back. Take the forehead down and just gently take the head and neck from side to side to start. Just really grounding the forehead down. Just releasing the head and neck. And then find some stillness. Bring the attention to the breath. Relax the jaw and the shoulders. Release anything that you're holding on to that you don't need. Come back to the breath. Use this breath as an anchor. Use this pose as your safety zone, your safety net. Anytime you need to come back here, then come back here. No questions asked. Gently walk the hands over to the left. Taking the right hand just above the left. Just kind of keep really slow, gentle movement. And then just walk the hands over to the right. Trying to move as much as you can with the breath, intuitively, gently coming up into cobra pose. So dropping the hips down, almost like an extended cobra. Just taking gentle movements, maybe just shifting the weight between the hands. Take the gaze over the right shoulder and to center of the left shoulder. Back to center, floating back, child's pose. From child's pose, take an inhale, coming back up, drop the hips. Exhale, floating back, finding child's pose. Coming into tabletop. Just angle the left foot out to the side of the mat. Come onto the inner arch of the right foot, lifting up the right arm. And then maybe taking the arm up by the ear, pressing down into the whole of the right foot, taking that side stretch. Staying here if that's enough, or if you want to take it a bit higher, just lifting that right leg. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, coming back through tabletop, taking 3 rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen through the chest, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round. Take one more here, inhale. Exhale, round. Coming back to center, same on the other side. So just angle out to the side. Making your way up into that side stretch. Maybe extending the hand. Again, staying here if that's enough, or maybe turning it into a balance. Whatever works for your body. Inhale. Exhale, coming back to center, floating back, finding child's pose. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Moving forward all the way down to the mat this time. Take the feet about hip width apart. Take the hands down by the sides with the palms. Take an inhale, peel the chest up, peel the legs up. Take an exhale, release. Take an inhale, lift. Take an exhale, release. Pressing back this time, finding our downward facing dog. Keeping it really soft and gentle. Really exploring here. So twisting the hips if that feels good. Bending one knee and another. Maybe nodding the head yes. Shaking the head no. Just really exploring the pose. And then finding stillness, take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Float the right hand up. Open the chest. Exhale. Right hand comes back down. Coming back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Press back, three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Same on the other side. Bend the knees, left foot to the outside of the left hand. Reach up, open the chest. Exhale, hand comes down. Step back, three-legged dog. And forwards, knee to nose. Take it back, three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Just taking the feet to the outer edge of the mat. Turn the toes out slightly. We're going to walk back, dropping down into our low squat. Taking the hands to heart center. Taking the elbows to the inside of the knees. Just gently moving from side to side. Take the right hand down. Float up with the left hand. Just keep it really fluid and gentle. Switching. One more time. And switching. Bringing the hands down. Heel toe in the feet to hip width apart. Finding ragdoll. So just letting the upper body completely hang heavy and softening the knees as much as you need to. See if you can make contact with the chest and the thighs. Maybe swaying if that feels good. Shift the weight backwards and forwards just to feel lengthening through the hamstrings. Release the hands. Take the hands either in front or to the shins. Lift up, halfward lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Gently take it forward. High plank. Knees, chest, chin, lower all the way down towards the floor. Take the hands to the outer edges of the mat. Come up onto the fingertips. Take an inhale. Peel the chest up. As you exhale, a nice gentle slow movement back down. Same again. Inhale. Really explore. Feel into the move. Maybe closing the eyes off. We'll do this one more time. Inhale, lift. Maybe lifting the chin. Exhale, gently floating back down. Pressing back, finding your child's pose. This time bringing the hands down to the heels. Release. Relax. And then crossing over at the ankles, making your way down into seated. Taking a bind with the first two fingers and the thumb around the big toes. Bending the knees so the chest makes contact with the thighs and gently starting to walk those feet out. Coming into a forward fold. As soon as you feel the chest and the contact, then stopping here. Take an inhale, lifting up. Bringing the legs into a cross position. Just taking gentle twist here. So inhale the hands up. Exhale, right hand to the lower back. Left hand to the outside of the right knee, gently twisting over the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, twist into the space. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale back to center. Take an exhale, switching round. So sitting up nice and tall. Keeping that left hand nice and close to the body. Inhale, create space. And then exhale, just gently moving into the space you've created. Take one more breath. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, release. Coming back to center, float the hands up. Take an exhale, hands to heart center. Just taking a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping the hands at heart center or just taking them into the lap or onto the knees. Just coming back to that breath that we started the practice with. So closing the eyes off. Release the shoulders, relax. If the mind starts to wander, gently bringing it back to the breath. Knowing that nothing else matters right now apart from being here, breathing your breath in your body. Every time the mind starts to wander, just gently coming back to the breath. Just letting the thought go with no attachment, no judgment, and no ego. Just knowing that you can stay here for as long as you need. And when you're ready, just bringing the hands into heart center if you're not there already. Bowing the forehead down to the hands. Just taking a moment to thank yourself for giving yourself this space, for moving with no ego or judgment, for letting go. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this short and sweet practice. I hope you feel a little bit lighter now, a little bit freer. Namaste.